Hello, friends. Sorry that I'm missing you today. I just want to explain your project to you. So if you would join me, you can follow along or do this one where I guess it's kind of hard to watch this and do it at the same time. But anyhow, press canvas. Holy Cross. And if you go to today's page at the very bottom, you'll see Holy Cross Project. Please click that. It's going to have everything you need for the project. And I'm sure you've heard about it from Mrs. Ballgren's classes, so it's our turn. This project is inspired by the contest given by the Holy Cross Associates, the Midwest province. So they created this contest for the Midwestern United States, and all Holy Cross schools are welcome to submit. So you have to do the project. You do not have to do the contest, but I'm going to tell you all about both. So their theme this year is called Gifts Given, Gifts Shared. So we're looking at your God-given gifts and talents. And so all of us have them. It's a lovely thing. Now, its first link here is the Holy Cross Associates informational flyer. And if you click that, I always have trouble making this go. I'm not great at technology. Come on, open up. Why won't you open? Maybe if I just hold it right, you're all like, Miss Mancini, come on now. There we go. Open link. I'm learning. All right, you get it. But anyhow, there's flyers there. You can look at it. I actually pulled a lot of stuff off the flyer. It's going to show you that all of us have unique gifts and talents. And it's definitely for a reason. God made you unique and perfect and beautiful just as you are. And we're all really good at some things and not so great at others. And that allows us to go out and be Christ for others and to love one another in different ways. It's beautiful. And so if we go down here, it talks about the parable of the gifts and talents, saying that you should never bury your talents, that you should let them shine and really let them be available to others. And then Father Moreau here says it's not one alone who builds, nor is it one stone or a single beam of wood that forms it. Each worker contributes something from his own trade. Each stone is cut to fit into its one appointed place, and each piece of wood is arranged in place so as to enhance the general effect of the entire building. Isn't that cool? So all of you are meant to contribute in your own ways. You don't have to conform to society. You have to look at you. What do I have? What can I give? So we're looking at then how do we tie our gifts and how our service and all of the things that we're learning into our Holy Cross tradition. And so that's what this project is about. Now, they had a prompt. I picked it apart and split it into 5 easier questions. I would suggest that you have 1 through 5 within your project, but you are certainly allowed to hang out with one of these and focus on it big time, and then just kind of browse past or fly past the other stuff. Now, the prompt is to look at your Hoban High School experience and see how Hoban has helped you discover, develop, or use your God-given gifts. I know you've only been here a quarter and a half, but I'm sure that you've had some personal experiences in class or in your sports or activities that might get you thinking. And so they love personal examples. That's the beautiful thing about this, is it's your story. And so each one will be unique. The second prompt is consider how your gifts and talents help you participate in the Holy Cross mission, tradition, spirituality, and charism. If you remember, the first page in Unit 4 in our binders is Holy Cross questions and answers, and the mission, tradition, spirituality, and charisms are explained there beautifully. And so you would go there and see how you could use what God gave you to, like, save souls, for example, or educate hearts and minds, or serve, or, those kinds of things. And they want personal experiences. So this would be a good time to talk about JAM or your Christian service hours or things like that. The third one is all about how you've been supported by teachers, parents, coaches, administrators, and allowed you to develop or helped you develop or hone your skills, or have supported you by getting you places, et cetera, et cetera. And so they wanted to see how you got to where you are. They also want you to think about how your giving is also kind of a gift at the same time. So when you do something really cool for someone else, how does that make you feel? It's kind of like our kindness experiment we did. So we find that service is really a way to true happiness and joy. Then the last thing they want to know is how will you continue to use your gifts and service and talents in the future. And so we remember at Hoban we're forming and we're transforming. And so the goal is to bring you in as you are, to help you find out what makes you special, and to send you out in the world to make a difference, to make the world better. And so this project is having you focus on Holy Cross and yourself and kind of combining the two. Now, how are we going to express these things? Well, there's two options. You can either do an essay or a video. If you choose video, it needs to be 3.5 to 5 minutes long. If you choose to put music in your video, then you have to include the rights. So I don't know that I would go and find songs that you love and put in the background. If you have someone narrate your video, you have to have credit given to them as well. And videos have to be uploaded to YouTube, and then a YouTube link is shared into Canvas. And a YouTube link is shared onto the Holy Cross Associate page. If you choose essays, it will need a title page with your name, school, grade, and date, as well as a 500 to 1,000 word essay that's typed in double space. The rubrics are available depending on which one you want. They are both identical until the last two. So let's look at the essay one, for example. Come on, essay one. No, I don't want to change you. I want to open this. We'll do this one then. Let's look at the video one. I love it. So each of these criteria, there are 7, is up to 4 points. So this is a 28-point assignment. If you remember, one of the things I had you looking at is tradition, charism, spirituality of Holy Cross. So we want to see if you understand who Holy Cross is, and you included it into your essay or video. We wanted to make sure that your parents, administrators, coaches, administrators, how you have been formed and how they've supported you. And that was another one of the prompts. Did you talk about the future and your personal growth? How you're going to continue to use your gifts and talents? Did you include good personal experiences and examples? Did you show about how giving is also receiving? Was that in your essay or video? And so here that takes us then, and that really was all the prompts I gave you. So if you're following each prompt and it's present, then you get your 4 points. If you're doing a video, we need to make sure that I can hear you and that I can see you and that there's nothing weird behind you. A lot of times students will take pictures and voiceover. iMovies is very, very user-friendly, and it uploads to YouTube very well. And so I want to make sure that you have a quality video. To be honest with you, only 4 people uploaded videos to the contest last year. And Brandon Billig came in first place with his video, and he animated Moreau and Andre Bassett. It's really cute, but I can't find it. I was going to show you, but I can't find it. Anyhow, videos, you probably have a better chance of winning than essays, but your choice. If you want to do a video, you are welcome to go around the school today and to take pictures. Not every faculty member and administrator knows that you're going to be out there, and if you're acting a fool, I'm going to hear about it. The other thing is that I'm looking for originality. I don't want 2 projects that look the same. So when you take your pictures, go on your own and take your pictures unique. I want it to be organized. It should make sense. It should flow. If you're editing it, I don't want choppy where it shows up in the middle of a sentence. Those kinds of things. And make sure that you're between 3.5 and 5 minutes. Okay, so there's that. And the rubric for the essay is very similar, but it has at the bottom organization and flow, and then grammar, punctuation, those kinds of things. And so everything you need is here. If you go to my homepage, you'll see that I have 4 things for help. Here's ideas. If you're like, I don't know what to do, choose that. thinks I want to edit it. And so, I don't know, there's like 10 different choices for you here. I have Blessed Basil Moreau quotes in here for you. I would suggest you throw a Moreau quote in. They love Moreau. It's Holy Cross, remember? I do have a project checklist for you. And as you go through, you hit the drop down and hit yes that you've completed it. And if you've done all the things on this checklist, you should rock this project. And then, let's see, back to the project. I've also given you the list of Holy Cross core values and what they mean. So if you want to throw a core value in, that would be great. These are the prizes, and these are duplicated for the essay and the video. So if you have the best video, you get $400. If you have the best essay, it's $400. Second place is $300, $200 for third, and $100 for fourth, and then 10 honorable mentions. If you come in first through fourth, your presentation might be made available at the National Holy Cross Conference, which would be cool. And I think you get to go or to Zoom in, which would be fun. So anyhow, I hope that this allows you to get going. Again, hang out with the prompts, pick the one you like and start there, and then start building what you want to say. The rest of the period is for you to work on your project. It is due on November 25th. And if you didn't turn in your Holy Cross check-in, which is due today, I would get that done before the end of the period. If you have any questions, send an email to me. I will be checking that periodically. Good luck and be good for your sub.